Well, Roger and Cher Christie of Hilo's THC ministry pleaded guilty in federal court today, but they say their fight is far from over.
The plea deal with the government is almost unheard of because it actually allows the Christies to appeal their convictions to a higher court. KITV4's Andrew Pereira has the exclusive interview with Roger Christie's wife, Cher. Andrew, a lot of people have been following these proceedings.
Yeah, that's true here in Hawaii and across the country, Yunji and Paula. Although the Christies have pleaded guilty, they say this is one battle in a much bigger fight. After walking out of Honolulu federal court as a convicted marijuana trafficker, Cher Christie said she and her husband Roger will not back down.
You know, the larger picture is that we do want to see the war on drugs gone. You know, it's been a war on our people. We have missing generations.
Cher has been without her husband Roger for 3.5 years after federal prosecutors accused the couple of using the THC ministry in Hilo as a front to grow and sell marijuana. On Friday, Roger Christie pleaded guilty to 1 count of manufacturing and possessing marijuana with the intent to distribute and 2 counts of failing to file tax returns. Cher Christie pleaded guilty to a single count of drug trafficking. The couple accepted a highly unusual plea deal that allows them to appeal their convictions to the 9th Circuit Court of Appeals and possibly all the way to the U.S. Supreme Court.
There's many things to be educated. That's the whole point. Let's educate people about why we believe in what we do and not just, you know, going after people for unworthy cause.
One of the Christies' main arguments is the Religious Freedom Restoration Act, which aims to prevent the enforcement of laws that burden a person's free exercise of their religion. Federal Judge Leslie Kobayashi has already ruled the THC ministry is a bona fide religion.
She did rule further that the government had a compelling interest in regulating this ministry, but she did say the THC ministry is a legitimate ministry and that Roger and Cher's beliefs were sincere.
However, federal prosecutors claim the Christies' religion was simply a front to make cash. They point to wiretaps showing Roger Christie churned a profit of $1,500 to $2,000 on every pound of marijuana he sold, and at times Christie did not meet with buyers for a ministry orientation.
Bottom line, you take away all the ministry and what you have is a person acting just like a drug trafficker.
Those donations, whatever so-called profit that came of it, was used to simply keep the church running. But it wasn't a situation where Roger and Cher were getting rich or making money off of this.
Although the court does not have to follow sentencing recommendations contained in the plea deal, Roger Christie could be released in 6 to 7 months because of time served. Cher Christie faces 27 to 33 months in jail, but will be allowed to remain free on bail during the appeal process.
So, in the event that we're vindicated on appeal, Ms. Christie will never have to spend a day in jail.
Silence equals consent. So if you don't stand up for your rights, that's what you get.
Sentencing for Roger and Cher Christie is set for January. Cher says she's returning to her farm in Puna on the Big Island, while Roger remains behind bars at the federal detention center here in Honolulu. Paula will send it back to you.